Mickey! It's Riku! They put bugs in him!
What?
What's up, folks? Welcome back. Happy... I'm just making sure my mic's on because I've had problems today. Happy Monday. It is a Makeup Monday. I was away over the weekend for Deltarune. Chapter 3 returns today. I took a lot of time off because I played it last Saturday. Not this last one, but the one before it. And so I've been just itching and avoiding spoilers like landmines. I did get one small thing spoiled for me, but it's not really that big of a deal. Before we get into that, we have some trivia from Dendorado, and I apologize, the trivia schedule is not at all up to date. I haven't updated it since March 31st, so I have like 3 more, I think, in the form that I have to schedule, but that's all I've got after this is 3, so feel free to submit a quiz if you've got one locked and loaded. Let's get the code up. This is, again, Dendorado. Finish the KH NPC quote, and I'm not exactly sure what that's going to entail. I think it's going to be your Travises of the world, your Arabian Wakas, perhaps. I'm thinking like unnamed NPCs, or at least, you know, not officially named. Yes, my parents got a new dog I went to see on Saturday, and then like Father's Day or whatever on Sunday, but mainly for the dog, which Petey is his name. Petey, he's a brown Shih Tzu. I posted pictures of him in Ultima. I could probably post pictures of him elsewhere. He's so cute. He is like 3-4 pounds, and he lays so funny. Yeah, PJ, I did send a picture to PJ. Petey! He's great. So, the Tori likes him, Chandler and Lulu not so much. And yes, there are 4 Shih Tzus in my parents' household now. So it is like a zoo. Although, like, a Shih Tzu, that's like a quarter of a regular dog. So it's not that much. It's like one full dog, really. You know? Yeah, it's a Shih Tzu, really. That's a good point. So that was really nice. We went out to dinner. We did Father's Day breakfast, as is tradish. What's up, Dot? Yeah, me too. Me too. Thank you for the 33 months, and I am so excited to get back to Deltarune. It has been excruciating waiting to get back. Yeah. I know, like, all my friends are... All their fucking names on Discord are, "You're taking too long," and I said to Kino, this better be the funniest fucking bit when I eventually get to it in, like, 3 more weeks. It's like, okay, well, you've made it all your names, and you're all KH fans, so you love fucking repeating each other. So, I'm watching, like, 3 weeks' time, it'll be my name on Discord as well. See ya, Han. And Yoshi, thank you for the 26 months. Appreciate that. Requiem ruined the joke, it's so stupid. Great. Awesome. Yeah, Echolalia. I hate that they did that. Let me just check what PJ's name is in Requiem's. PJ's name... PJ hasn't typed in here in a while. It's just PJ. Okay. Still just PJ. But Shane changed it. Nicole, Keynote. Yeah. So, we'll see. You hear me, Twinks? I hate that you did it. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about this on stream yet, but I saw a tweet a couple weeks ago that was like, I'm getting the feeling now that twink is becoming a slur, and I was like, I fucking said it. I said it in 2021 that, sure, you're all gonna let me say it now, but we're gonna look back in 2030, and you're gonna be like, how was regular Pat allowed to say twink? So, I knew it. I knew this would happen. It really just depends on the tone of voice that you say it with, though, right? What's up, Never Evan? Yeah, I know, like, most people finished Chapter 4, like, you know, last week, and here I am, barely getting to the midway point of Chapter 3, I guess, so PJ is saying it as a slur, let the record show. Speaking of PJ saying slurs, we just recorded the Union Cross / really the Key Saga episode of No Sad Face. That'll be coming out on Saturday. We were going to record it on Friday, but then I had to go get the new ring. I went to the same fucking jewelry place 3 days in a row. It really was just all-encompassing of my last week. So I'm glad that it's finally like squared away. Hopefully, I mean, I'm meant to be picking it up early July, and then that'll total 5 times that I've gone there, assuming that they don't balls it up again. So that was a lot, and I I've talked on stream before. Like, I have the anxiety, and I will fixate on things like that until it's like settled. And so it was just taking up not just my actual time I spent physically going there and getting that all situated, but like just the mental space. So it didn't help that I failed to take my meds for a couple days in a row for no reason other than me just forgetting. And so I was going through a bit of the withdrawal, especially Saturday on the drive to my parents. And I'm realizing that back in the fall when I felt icky, I thought, because I went to like an urgent care, I went to an ENT, I never really got any good answers, and they kind of were like, oh, it's probably like a viral sinus infection. I don't think it was that. I think it was because I'm remembering now that I was also not consistent with my meds back then for even longer, because I switched states when I moved, and so the meds were so much more expensive now. And so I was like trying to get that situated, and so I didn't take them for a couple days, and I didn't think it would be a huge deal because I quit them cold turkey 3 years ago and I had no issues, but I really had just a funk cloud hanging over me. And I experienced similar symptoms this weekend that I did back in the fall when I felt icky. So don't forget to take your meds. That is the tea. Phoenix, I'm glad that you can't hang around, because I was very close to playing Buffoon's sequel to your trivia, and I was like, I don't know if Phoenix will be here on a Monday, so I switched it to Dendorado. But thank you and fuck you for the MDA nom. I don't think it was just me. I told people, on the streets to maybe give Phoenix a nod, but I don't think it was just me that you're there for. So I can't hold the entirety of that fuck you, but you're welcome. You're very welcome. And what else? Oh, so regular GF's parents are going to be coming to the Bahamas with us, so her parents are going to meet my parents. They did meet briefly. My mom and my dad met her mom when we moved in, but they've never met her dad. And so they're going to be there for like the event. And that's super exciting. So I'm really looking forward to that. And reconnect. Like, it's going to be a very fun, crazy, busy July. So, and what's up, Sonny Novus? Okay, so let's get into the triv, right? Let's do it. Let me get in myself, actually. I'm going to use my desktop. It's typing. Play.blooket.com. 1254830. Well, I'm gonna be Travis Patty, because Travis is the man. Blue shirt Travis from KH1. I don't care about Kelsey, but his mom is gonna be on the Traders, which is crazy. Okay, this is finish the KH NPC quote by Dendorado as usual. You'll see a quote from any various non-playable character in KH. Missing a word, you type in the missing word. Here we go. And fuck a football. You'll need blank if you want to buy items. No matter where you go, blank talks. Make sure you spell it right. I wonder if Dendorado will actually accept both. They shouldn't. Yeah, money with a U, baby. There you go. Number 2. I'm gonna say this. I actually remember, and I fell off of this, but I was trying to catalog all of the text bubble dialogue in KH2 for Wayfinder Project. And I remember talking to this guy, I think, and what he says. Yeah, whenever the enemy comes, I almost said Heartless, but I was like, well, whenever the Heartless comes is not consistent with how Kingdom Hearts, uses tense there, I guess, or plurality for the heartless. 3. I'm gonna go with this. Hey, you like my blank collection? Pretty sweet, huh? I just need a set of golden herks and then I'll be done. And now this was voiced, as all the KH3 dialogue is, and I don't know if I remember. Damn. Figure. I said statue. And who would have thought it figures? 4. Ooh, I owe Chara a kazoo, but I don't think they're here. Oh, of course. Sorry, I'm old, so I closed my shop. I'm enjoying life now with my cat Blank. We love Twyla closing her shop because she's old. Cat's name is Chiro, which I remember got votes in the most popular character survey video, and Chiro also cameoed at the end of the game show video where he took a dump in the sandlot, but then PJ actually took credit for the dump. Number 5. Buffoon said Chara. Spell check? My world was attacked by shadows. I got Blank from mom and dad and finally came here. Discount Titus. Buffoon, did I incept you by saying Chara? Or did you just forget the name of the cat? Because that's very funny. Sorry, yeah, that's Shuyin. That'd be separated. Maybe spelled it separated. That's one that always trips me up, but I remembered. 6. Hey, sorry, Buffoon. I'm gonna go with this. What was that noise? It came from the blank. And Schmitty X7, thank you for the follow. Bam, bam, bam. It came from the swamp, the Black Lagoon. Yo, damn! I said workshop, factory. I guess the whole building is the workshop, right? Do you guys ever read the Teacher from the Black Lagoon books? It was a whole series, and like each book was a different teacher or employee of a school. I loved those as a kid. I probably haven't thought of them in like 10 to 15 years. There's like the teacher from the Black Lagoon, the principal, the gym teacher, the cafeteria lady, I'm sure. Oop, I accidentally minimized the trivia. All right, that was factory number 7. This, right? Yeah, sorry, spoilers. I'm on chapter 3 still. Yes, music teacher from the Black Lagoon. That's awesome. I'm glad it's still living. You've got 100 orbs, not balls. Kenneth already makes it weird enough by saying you can struggle all you want. So if they added balls into the mix... So no balls? Oh, I have a great... Sorry, we're stopping down so much, but... real quick, regular GF falls asleep to a playlist of my videos, and they're often like the Patreon versions of the video, so there's no ads on them. It's called Sleepy Time. It's like all of my Patreon versions of the videos, plus the regular rambles. And she she begged me, please, take out the KH1 speedrun video, because every time you say "so no truffs" over and over, it wakes me up and it makes me pissed at you. And I was like, that's so fair, I will take it out. But she kept waking up to "so no truffs, so no truffs, so no truffs." She was like, it is so annoying. So poor RGF. Number 8. Travis. Or one of the several Travis triplets, I guess. What? You've seen me before? Perhaps you're blank of someone else. So no speedrun video? Oh, she also made me take out the minigame video because she kept waking up when I would plug the cookies. When it was Chris's Cookie Company. The line, like, you know what, something, something? Cookies. And that would get her. Anyway, thinking of someone else, because Travis dies from the soldier, but then he just shows up as the Sid replacement as well. Number 9. Huh? Who are you 3? Where is blank? Also voiced in a cutscene, like a proper cutscene. This diva. Where is me? You is on pillar. Where is Hercules? Honey, I think you mean Huncules? Number 10. Okay, I mean, you came from Central Station? I'm getting on a train now to go see my blank. Twyla's sister. But is it her sister or is it her grandson or granddaughter or nephew? Fuck, is it nephew? Grandchild. The gender neutral. The gender neutral grandchild maxer. Wow. Number 11. I'm gonna go with this. I'm assuming, for a sec I thought this was like Missing Link, but this is Caribbean, KH3. Gotta keep a watchful eye. These are blank times. I have no idea. It's possible I've never heard this one. These are troubled times. Yeah, there's like a lot of Caribbean dialogue I feel like I've never heard. Like just recently when I was getting footage for a video, I overheard two women in the Caribbean like shit-talking the men in Port Royal. I wish I remembered the actual exchange. I think I typed it in Requiem somewhere, but it was very funny. Number 12. Stand aside, we'll get this blank put out pronto. Okay, I feel like it would be really easy if it was, you know, fire, but what else would it be? Inferno? I just said fire. Yeah, okay. The reverse, I was like, is it bait? No. 13. I really don't know. Random Lioness from Pridelands. Scar is blank and brutal. You do well to keep your distance from him. Handsome. Kavunti. Kavunti again. You guys are on a similar wavelength today. Fuck. Cruel. I said, cunning. 14. We have Arabian Travis. Travelers used to throng Agrabah's streets, but now those blank have overrun the city. They always use this term in KH1 to refer to the Heartless. And I wonder if it was this. The Shadows, yeah. They just use Shadows as a catch-all for Heartless in KH1, which I always thought was interesting. 15. Throng, 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 throng. The candles burning over there were specially created by blank. Even if you snuff one out, it flickers back to life in no time. I read that weird. Even if you snuff one out, it flickers back to life in no time. Even if you snuff one out, it flickers back to life in no time. Nailed it. Take 3. Moogles. They are Moogle candles. I don't know why they made the candles for the cafe, but they did. 16. Oh god, coded. I'm gonna go with this. Blank. Oh, you don't see many of those in the first district. Not yet. Clearly a Twilight Town model that they... Like, even if it wasn't used in KH2, like, she is so Twilight Town coded. Blocks. I was like, you know, it's coded, so I feel like it being Heartless would be too easy. And I thought about saying blocks, but I would have spelled it with an X anyway, so I would have gotten it wrong. NPC voter got that one. 17. So no bitches. Gonna go with this. We can't play outside anymore thanks to those shadows. 2 blank. Hey, what's happening? Come on. Block is irrelevant twin. Limited time only. It's Chapu. Too dangerous. 18. Oh. Wait, why? Why is he at Andy's street? Or is it just like a? Is this a real picture? Wait, this isn't Andy's house. This is just a real, actual place. Watch out, blank blank. Here I come. Old Mansion. This is a Twilight Town NPC. I do remember hearing this one a lot. All right, final question. 19. Well, I mentioned it earlier. You can blank all you want now. I'll be loving every minute of it. That mustache is not an honest man's mustache. I'm sorry. This freak. Not this freak. To quote Aqua, you freak. You can struggle all you want now. I'll be loving every minute of it. Depicted in the worst quotes bracket with Kiwi. Okay. In third place, it's Stupid Computer. In second, it's PJ Loves Speedy. And in first, it's me. Oh, yeah. And in fourth, it's Just James. In fifth, Ozomagia. And for our top 10, Henwin in sixth, Never Evan in seventh, Blake in eighth, The Cooler Soup in ninth, and Sora RJQ in 10th. Thank you to Dendorado for making this for us. I think we could make it so Tuesday is our next stream, tomorrow. I have that Buffoon sequel to Phoenix's trivia. Maybe I'll just DM Phoenix if he'll be around, because he wanted to play in it, so I would hate to play it when he's not around. And then I have one from EK Novel, and I think maybe a James one? I'm not sure. But there's 3 in the docket there, so I'll take a look at that. And then, percentage. This was tricky in some spots, but 57. 44, okay. Yeah. It's weird not going into the Spottle anymore, but yeah, that's the end. Okay. So, Deltarune time. Goodbye, VOD people.